So, I did not switch it to the right camera view. Look at me go. Well, hello everybody. Welcome to another day of Miniature Market, doing some games and messing up with start with the gift show. Hi, I am Bree.
I'm Mark.
I'm John.
And we today are going to be playing Ark Nova by Capstone Games. It is an absolute wonderful game. It has been out for quite a while, but it is BGG's top number 3 most awesome game of all time. So, you know, it's a good game. It is absolutely one of my favorite games of all time, and I cannot wait to play it, especially with Mark, who this is one of his regular games he plays quite a bit. So
This is probably the game I played the most in the last year.
yeah, exactly.
Easily.
So we have all three of us are well versed in the game. But then Mark, it takes it to a new level. So it's gonna be great. But in this game, we're gonna be
I need pieces.
zoo
You want blue?
associations.
Well,
here.
there's red. Unless you want blue.
I literally just put it right in front
yeah.
of me. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't even see that there.
yeah. So yeah, we're gonna be zoo associations, and we're gonna be maintaining our own zoos, putting animals in them, and at the same time, we have to support conservation projects and get sponsors.
You want to hand me the... Yeah, load up the board.
Oh yeah, you can go.
Sorry.
Yeah. We're gonna be supporting conservation projects and all that fun stuff. And you know, getting sponsors and just doing all that stuff. And it's actually played off this very clever action selection mechanism that is amazing. So it's gonna be a tableau building. We're gonna be adding not only animal cards but also sponsor cards to our tableau. They're going to provide us lots of icons. Those icons will, you know, help us score points in the end and trigger other things and do all sorts of things. It's a very, very fun, amazing game. So we took care of some of the stuff while we were off screen. So kind of standardized setup is going to be getting 2 maps, 2 zoos, and choosing the one you want to play with. I decided to go with ice cream parlors, so I have some ice cream parlors on my map here. What did you go? You went with lagoon.
Yeah.
So he's got some lagoons out there. You can see he's got some just random. You can't see because I didn't change the camera view yet, but I will see. Random lakes out there, and then over here, Mark's got the drawing board, which looks very interesting.
Which I've never played before.
Yep. So I did add. This game has 1 expansion and 2 map packs. So I added everything in here. Yeah. Mark is playing with one of the map packs. I am playing with one of the OGs, and I believe yours. Yeah, you guys both have the
mine
newest.
should be,
You have the newest too.
From Marine.
No. Yours is map pack 2. Map
Really?
13 and 14, I believe, are map pack 2.
Huh. That's interesting because it has the
Yeah, no,
wash
I mean, like,
symbol
it
from
came out
Marine.
after Maroon World, though.
Oh.
I believe 1 through 8 is original, 9 and 10 are map pack 1, 11 and 12 are Marine World, and then 13 and 14 are map pack whatever 2. What's I think it's map pack 2 that has maybe I'm getting a little confused here. Either way, there's also beginner sides and like preset sides, as well as a new tournament side, which they designed to specifically play in tournaments, so everybody's playing with the same map. But I like the thematic maps. So yeah, my map here, I have some spots on here, and if I cover them all, my kiosks are better because they serve ice cream, I guess. He's got this little X-shaped in his board. Whenever he completely fills each section of that X shape, he gets a new bonus for that X shape, and so he gets a lot of extra bonuses if you can get all of them. And then I don't even know what the lagoon does.
Yeah. So I have wash symbols, which will force cards down this tableau faster. And also, anytime I gain an association worker, I get to go digging through the deck for more sponsor cards.
Nice. So there you go. We do start with 20 money, and I did not give anybody money. And I always forget 25, that's right. And I always forget, do you start with a X token or not?
No.
Okay. It's like one of those things I always think like you're supposed to, but then I'm like, oh yeah, I guess you don't. So one of these days I'll remember. But yeah, the cards in the game, there are 3 types. They're going to be yellow ones, they're going to be animals, blue ones, they're going to be sponsors, and then there are some green ones, which will be conservation projects. That's the least likely to have in your deck, so I actually have 0 in my opening hand. I'm going to go ahead and spread out the 3 base conservation projects. We have different continents. We have Americas, and we have Asia. So no animal-specific ones, but we have a bunch of animals from Asia, have a bunch of animals from America, and then also have a diverse, different continents in your zoo. So those are going to be our 3 conservation projects. Those are going to give you some points. But the gameplay is going to be pretty basic. On someone's turn, they're going to take one of these action cards that's in front of them and use it. Where its position is going to determine its strength. So one that's way over here is a strength 5. One that's way over here is a strength 1. They're going to be, the higher the strength, the better the action is going to be. For instance, my cards action on the far right here, at strength 5, I get to draw 3 cards and discard 1. But if I do it at strength 1, all I'm doing is drawing 1 card and discarding a card. So not even net gaining any at strength 1. So ideally, you want to try to, alternate your actions to do as many strength 5 actions as you can, but you can alter in there. Also, during the gameplay, we're going to get these X tokens awarded for different times. These are going to allow you to, one-time use, increase the strength by that amount, by 1 for each X token, so you can, jump in there. And sometimes you can actually have X go over 5. For instance, if you have your sponsor action go over 5, you decide to get money with it, you can get 6, 7, 8 money, depending on how high you actually make that action. So we have our cards action to draw cards, our build action to build enclosures mainly on our board, our sponsors action to play blue cards, or if you need to get some extra money quick, it's another way of doing that. Our association action is going to send our little association members, I guess I forget what they're called, employees here, and they're going to go over to the association board over here, and this is how you're going to do conservation projects and stuff like that. So you can either get a partnership with a zoo around the world. You can go to a university and get some extra bonuses for those. Or the last one is going to be sponsor a conservation project. And that is where you're going to get a lot of points. We'll explain more about that as we go along. It'll make sense. Then the last action is the animals actions, and that's how you actually play animals. Again, we'll go through that as we go, but first off, I'll go ahead and populate the board out here. This is the only time the wave icon does not matter, if I remember right.
I think so.
Yeah, so on the board right here, we can see we have 4 different animals, 1, 2, 3, 4. We also have a sponsorship action, and we have a conservation project out there right now. So our animals right now are southern blue-ringed octopus, the sand tiger shark. We have a reindeer over here, and a Chinese water dragon over here. And they're going to have symbols based on what kind of animal they are. I'll pull this one up. So this guy right here is an aquatic animal, and he's from Australia. He's got a cost and a size. Sometimes they have a special enclosure icon. The water-based animals actually have a red icon here because you can't play them in a normal enclosure. You have to play them in a special enclosure. They still have a number, though, because it kind of tells you the size of the animal for certain effects. And then they have some text. The bottom right is how much appeal they have, and that's going to help you get money between rounds, as well as give you points at the end of the game. So the idea of the game is we're going to gain appeal, having these things march around the board, as well as gaining conservation points, having these things march around the board. And once they meet, that's going to signify the end of the game. Whoever makes them meet is going to signify the end of the game. The other players will get 1 more turn. The guy who meets gets another turn too, right?
No.
No. Okay. If you meet them, the other players get a turn, and then the game is over. And you're going to score points based on how far you pass your own token. So if you do the whole game getting lots of appeal and not getting any conservation points, you can have 90 appeal. But if you have 0 points right here, you're still going to score like a negative 90 points. Not negative 90.
Like negative
10.
Yeah. 20. 10, 20.
Yeah, something like that. 14, actually, because this would be 114. Yep. Yeah. Anyways, and that's essentially it. It's kind of hard to go this whole game without getting a single conservation point, especially because you want them, because there's some bonuses early on that are really good. In fact, I really like all these bonuses, except for maybe this one, but it's still fine. Yeah, and that's going to be kind of the game. We're going to just get into it and explain more things as we go. But the first thing we do is we start out with 2 in-game bonuses. They're going to be in-game things for how well your zoo looks. Give you some extra points at the end of the game, and you get 2 of them at the beginning of the game. But once someone gets to the 10-point mark in the conservation, you have to discard one, so you only end up with 1. Unless you have some random things that gave you more, which is why I left the stack of them out. The next thing you do is you have 8 cards to start with, and you have to get it down to 4, and then discard all your cards over here. So this is your discard?
That is my discard.
Yeah, we'll just put them... Discards go face down. I do like this guy. Okay. Okay, let's do these 2. I like that guy. The recommendation it says I actually do kind of like is is that it says take 3 animals and 1 sponsorship in your starting hand is the recommendation. Of course you don't have to do that, but it's a pretty good, gets you a pretty good feel of how to play the game.
Unless you have a good you start with a good conservation project.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yep. Then you can do one quick.
That's that.
And I feel like this would be a good one.
Yeah.
But I have that one already.
And then my start of game bonus is I have to go. I get 1 extra card.
Oh, nice.
Including, find a sponsor card included once at start of game.
So just the first one, and
Yep.
Does the rest get shuffled back in, or do they get?
They usually go on the bottom of the deck if someone's if someone's looking for
Yep.
something specific.
Yep.
Because otherwise
So-
it throws way too much stuff into the.
One thing I'm gonna really
Yes,
appreciate
sorry.
Mark being here for is that. By the way, you had someone say hi, Mark, to you.
Oh. Okay.
Raven. Why is it so big or small? Raven JPEG. Hi, Mark. I played your Greased Lightning game. And
Oh,
I have
nice.
to ask, there any plans for any more expansions?
Not likely. We pretty much. I mean, it was a pretty complete game. There's not a lot. Like oftentimes when you're designing a game, it's like, oh, I could do this. This idea is saved for the expansion. But it was pretty much a complete game while we were doing it. While Kathleen and I were designing it.
Sweet.
So no, not likely in that one.
So the question is,
Are you like finding one you want?
no, it's
Okay.
find a person sponsor card. It's like,
Oh yeah, it's got to like depict a person.
yeah.
Oh.
It's weird how they did that.
All right, person sponsor
I
card.
want chat to be bigger.
And all the rest of these go to the bottom of the deck. New deck.
That kind of helped. Cool. Alrighty then. So I got my 4. One of the best things about the expansion is they added little animal meeples. I don't know if it's gonna be better to do that. I guess it's up here. Animal meeples for your specialized for your conservation projects. So I got monkeys over here. He's got some
I guess if we lay them down, you can tell what they are.
yeah.
They have little penguins. Otherwise, it just looks like a black dash on
Probably.
from above.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine.
Anyways, yeah, so let's just get in the game, and if anybody has questions about the game, I'm happy to say something about it. But yeah, let's see who goes first.
Yep.
John, just do the thing.
The what thing?
The thing right behind you.
Oh.
Just why not? Let's do it.
Yeah.
Ark Nova.
Let's see. Player who has most recently drank chocolate milk.
Yeah, I feel like it's been way too long for me to.
It's been a
Last
couple
month?
months for me.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
definitely one of you guys then.
Yeah,
It's one of those things if I'm at a hotel
Mhm.
and out of the breakfast thing in the morning, it's like, oh, there's chocolate milk there. And it's like, otherwise I don't really think about it.
Yep.
As a thing.
All right, so that was me. So
Yeah, you got it. All right, so John is going to be first player. And that means he starts on the 0 here on the track.
Yep.
Mark's going to start at 2, or 1. I'm going to start at 2.
The JNL32 asks, what's the average playtime for the game?
It's
A couple of hours?
It could get,
it'll
pretty
be a
long.
couple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this will be our longest stream in a while, most likely.
Yeah. If you play on Board Game Arena, since the computer cleans up a lot of stuff, you can get it in like an hour, hour and a half. But
Yeah. Having to physically manipulate all the cards and bits ourselves. Yeah, this will be a longer stream for sure.
but it's this is seriously, this is my current favorite game. It is worth the time.
You are mapped 14. Well, he's thinking of his turn. I'm going to get the data into our thing. Map 14 Lagoons. Is that what it's just called?
Yep.
You are map 12. So for some reason in the past, I've been keeping track of what color everybody is, which is like silly because there's nothing there. Drawing board.
Mhm.
So you just call it drawing board.
It's just called Drawing Board, but it's map 13.
Yep. Oh, 13. I said 12.
Man, that like I want to start with a build action, but the building I want to build doesn't fit in the place I want to build on.
It's rough to be you, buddy.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, my whole kingdom for 2 more money. Rough.
I'll just do sponsor.
But I have sponsors on my play.
Well, that's details.
I didn't describe the break system, but essentially, there's cards that'll move this token, and once it gets the break icon, whoever got it there gets a bonus. They get an extra X, and then we all get income. The most important part, we all get income. We also got to discard cards.
Yeah.
And see, the game does take a long time if you have someone with some action paralysis taking the very first turn of the game.
Yeah.
It's interesting how with
Guilty as charged.
with the universities,
Uh-huh.
so we have the species university,
Uh-huh.
but we don't have any species in play. For
I know.
Yeah.
yeah, it's like
I thought the same thing.
Yep.
Who's winning?
No one yet.
no, technically
We got stopped in the first turn.
Oh, what happened?
Technically, Bree is winning.
Bree's up by 2 points.
Yeah.
Yep.
Follow along noises.
You want to play with the new way of scoring, where you get 100 points, plus 100 points? You never heard that? There's like a way of scoring where you basically get you.
Well, yeah, online.
PGA has
PGA, you have
has the updated board
because you break
by
100.
default.
Yep.
And then that signals the end of the game, and it's like
Yeah. Yeah. All right, so I'll start with a build. Spend 10 money for a large aquarium and stick you there, covering an X placement bonus. Was 3D printed?
Yeah, I actually have a couple things. There's a I kind of like the meaty one better, but that one's also neat.
Yep.
I also have kiosks and pavilions that I had 3D printed that I didn't have 3D printed. I found on Etsy. And yeah, I just decided that they're kind of clumsy. I don't play with them, so.
So is that it?
Yep.
Okay. I'll also build. I'll build a small enclosure for 2.
I'm just gonna go for this very nice and quick build action as well. Mine's gonna be a 4 size enclosure though, for 8 money. But I'm gonna stick it in this corner, I think. So if I stick it in this corner, I can go up on this track already. Woo! So that's 8. I will also spend 3 extra money. Get 2 back. To go ahead and take my build special icon to build an additional pavilion. Oh, pavilion? Oh, I thought it said kiosks. I took a bad card then.
This early on, they provide basically the same amount of money.
Beep.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I have my ice cream parlors make my
yeah.
pavilions, my kiosks better.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh well, I'm gonna get some
Fair.
bonus of these anyways, and I drew a good gold card.
All right. Let's see. I will do an association task. Place my worker on that and get the hand size bonus. So now my hand size over breaks is 5 instead of 3. That also gives me a 1 reputation.
Beep, 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 beep.
Okay, Mark.
Right, so that university, there are 4 universities you could pick from each turn. One of them actually lets you pick a special animal specialty, which is why there's an extra big stack up here. But until we go to break, the one that John just picked is no longer available for us to pick.
Oh, boo.
Yep.
Mine wasn't in position to do that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and.
But I need that hand size to keep all these animals over the break
Yeah.
because I can't afford to play them.
Okay. I will build another small enclosure for 2, and I get $2 back. So I put it in 3-2 spot. Oh, then there's.
You take 2 build actions in a row?
Yeah.
How'd you get the 2 second build action?
I did this. Just did this.
They just
again
did it
in
in
the
one
one
strength.
spot.
At 1 strength?
Because all I built was a 2.
Oh,
a one.
1 strength, 2 to... I heard 2, and I thought 2
Oh, no,
2
no.
buildings, not...
Nope.
No, yeah.
No, for $2.
Yeah, $2 for
But
a
I got
1
the
strength
$2
building.
back because I built it over the spot that says $2.
All right, well, I'm just going to jump straight into doing an association action as well. And mine's actually going to grab the Americas as a sponsor, which, you know, coincides with this as well, so we're good.
Mm-hmm. Yep, set me up nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And I will go ahead and spend my X token to do a Strength 6 sponsor action for the Foreign Institute, which immediately moves me up to Reputation. And gives me an extra conservation point if I have 5 different continent icons at the end of the game.
I forgot to actually do my association worker. We have now, though.
I will play cards. Okay, so this is one of the things that moves the card, moves our break token. So when you play cards, your break token moves 2 spaces towards break. My special ability, I have digging. So I'm going to go ahead and have a digging 1. So before I draw cards, I'm going to go ahead and discard a card. Draw a new one. Then I will, since I'm playing at 3, at the full 5, I can take 3 cards and discard 1, or just snap a card. And I'll go ahead and just because.
So a lot of the animals have some very
I will draw 3
what's the word I'm looking for?
and discard 1.
There's a word I'm looking for. Brain just lost in the middle of a sentence. The middle of thought. That's what happens.
And I'm done.
But it has some very thematic is the word I'm looking for. Some thematic things to it. Like so there's a mechanism called snapping, and it basically lets you pick a card from the display no matter where it's at. And keep it in your hand. It's also found on a lot of the alligator species in the game, the snapping mechanic. So, like, yeah, this is a little lizard, Chinese water dragon lizard. He has the sunbathing. Reindeer has a flock mechanic. The southern blue-ringed octopus has a venom mechanic, although I disagree. It should be not Venom 1. It should be like Venom 7, because that is one of the most venomous animals in the world.
Yep.
Anybody knows anything about blue ringed octopi? They're pretty poisonous, venomous. I'm gonna go ahead and do an animals action. I'm gonna go ahead and play an animal. Because I have the Americas, this guy is gonna give me -3. I also can't play him unless I have the Americas, so I'm gonna play him for 13 monies, leaving me with 1 money left already. But that's fine because this is gonna give me an 8 appeal, sending me to 11. And since I'm playing an animal, I get to flip my enclosure that was already on the board over, signifying that it is occupied. And then I'm going to do his action, which is Hunter 4. The Jaguar has a Hunter 4. So I will reveal the topmost 4 cards of the deck, choose an animal to put in my hand, and then discard the other. Oh, I drew 1 animal. So, yeah. That's fun. I'm going to put the Common Octopi in my hand. And now my Jaguar is just going to hang out off the side of my board in my tableau. And I have a permanent symbol there.
Yep.
Neat.
It would be handy to have.
Would it?
Yeah.
Now, because I went for the big play and had used a lot of my money already, I'm gonna have to discard a lot of cards when we get to break.
Yep.
Prepared for it though.
I will do a cards as well. So we advance 2 on there. And yeah, I can't take them all, unfortunately. I will snap the blue ringed octopus. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
My turn's over.
All the cards slide.
Yep. No. Wait. Okay. I'm going to do association action. I will go ahead and take I will take Asia.
Asia it is.
Yep.
There you go. So we start the game with 1 associate worker apiece, and you only get it back on breaks, so we actually cannot use association actions anymore. However, I'm just going to use a cards action. And since I'm going to be discarding a lot of cards at break, I'm going to be really looking to snap a card here, I think. Not the biggest fan of what I'm seeing. I do like the Sand Tiger Shark a lot, but it's a little too early to commit to him. Well, that would be another predator. Try to hit up some predators then. No, my common octopus can't fit in the same aquarium as him. You know, I think I'm just going to try the top 3 anyways. I'm going to draw 3 cards and discard a card from my hand.
Oh, and we need to move the cup.
And then we get to move the cup twice. So that's a total of 6 times so far, which means we should be 6 away. 1,
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yep. All right. See, now that's a good card. This card fits right in with my gameplay. You don't.
15. I need.
So is playing this game anything like working in a real zoo?
No, because I mean, this is the higher level of it, right? This is
Yeah.
all the decision, the planning, and stuff like that. Like, I actually got to take care of jaguars. Not me, not directly, but I got to feed a tiger. Yeah, now that this guy's in my zoo, I don't have to look at my jaguar again, really. Just gotta look at these symbols on top.
Yeah.
But no, there is some important parts of it, which is especially like association and sponsors action. I'm glad they have in the game, because that is a huge part of zoos is getting all that stuff together.
Game 1. Let's make 16. And then do that at some point. Yeah. It's ugly, but we're doing it. Alright. I'll take a build action. Spending total of 4 money. Place a 2-size enclosure right there. And getting 5 money back.
I'm just gonna see what you have.
No,
There's a couple unique ones on the new.
Yeah,
cards.
no, I saw that. The one where you get to trade out and gold cards. And I
Yep.
guess this is like a tear down action.
That is that's the
Sawfish.
the soft. That is I think the shark attack action. I could be wrong.
No, I think it's because there's one with like
Yeah.
the sawfish. You can like tear down a enclosure and rebuild or
Yeah.
something like that.
I think this is Shark Attack.
That's shark attack.
Yes.
Yeah.
You are right.
All done.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do sponsors. Now I'm not gonna play a sponsor card, and I'm just gonna do the action of you can bury a card, basically give up your turn to get it out. And I could do this for money, but I don't. But it would put us just dangerously close to the end of the round, and there's
Which would be great for me.
Well, there's further things I want to do, but I want to get the card in the position.
Where is this saw blade action? Want to know? Definitely not going to be on the.
Well, it'd be the marine.
Might be on one of the map features instead.
No, it's the
Bottom.
There it
of
is,
the
got it.
page.
It is cut down. Remove 1 empty standard enclosure from your zoo. Return to the supply. Gain 2 money per space. The coolest thing about that, though, is you can regain the placement bonuses. That is the key to
And
to
that adds that to your income.
But it is your turn.
So you can do some slightly silly
Like,
things with
I am actually going to go ahead and take a sponsor's action, but I'm going to take the sponsor's action to play a sponsor. I got this fun one called the Technology Institute. It's going to give me one of these immediately, and I have an income to get an X every single time we have to get an income now.
Nice.
That's what I like about it.
All right.
Now I'm in a great position to not do anything until we break.
All right. Your cards actions are there. That will put me at 19, which is perfect. Okay. I will take a sponsor's action for the money. I will break a 1, 2, 3 and gain 3 money.
I'm going to play an animals action finally. Okay, so I'm going to play Veiled Chameleon. Okay, so cost me 11 because I have a Asia. Cost me 11. Okay. Where's the 10 spot? Is it?
There's no 10s. There's 1s, 5s, and 20s.
Oh, okay. Oh, 5s. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we can go ahead and grab some more of these out over here for us too.
Okay.
This is your personal supply now.
The Chameleon's power is snapping, so I can gain a card from the display. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Chinese Water Dragon.
Looks like he's gonna go for some lizards here.
Okay. I gained 4 appeal.
Yep, moved it for you already. You're up to
Cool.
5 now.
Okay. Need 1 animal. And I'm going to go ahead and, because it's in the 5 spot, I can play 2 animals. So I'll go ahead and play the Chinese Water Dragon, which only cost me 4.
Oh, nice. Let him go on all these Asia things already.
Gives me 3 appeal.
1, 2, and 3. Still ahead of you.
Sunbathing, you sell up to 2 cards from your hand for 4 each. So I'm going to have to get rid of, I have 5 cards. So when we hit the break, I'm going to have to down. So I may as well just, hey, sell some cards now. And get $8. And I am done.
Hmm.
And refill the display. Okay.
The computer usually does that.
Yeah.
I am going to. I'm actually going to go ahead and take that little punt action and get a X as well.
Okay. And if I have mathed my money out correctly, I will take an animals action. So first, I will pay 12 for the southern blue-ringed octopus. That is an aquarium animal. So it goes...
You get one of your
I
cubes.
get 1 cube into my nice big aquarium there. That has Venom 1, so both of you gain a Venom token, which I have no idea what that does, but it sounds
I think it's we have to pay $2.
Yeah.
I think it's that one.
Yeah, it's the $2 one. All zoos with higher appeal than yours, so nobody will get a Venom token.
Everyone will get a Venom token. I'm red.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I don't know what I was thinking.
Well, but the thing is, did you get the? Oh, it happened before the?
Even if it happens after.
Yeah, but also I found out on
Okay.
BGA you get to pick the order it happens in. So because I picked the wrong order against. All right, so we both get a Venom token. Place 1 Venom token on each of your first X action cards from the left. So I got to put mine on the animals. After using an action card with a Venom token, discard the token. If you do not discard a token during your turn, and there are still a Venom token on one of your action cards, pay 2. But we get to remove them in break. So if we go to break, we don't have to worry about it. But yeah, if you don't use an animals action, you're going to pay 2 money.
Rough.
It says.
All right, and that also has gain 3 money, and every time I play a
Reef card.
coral reef card,
Yep.
Gain 3 money. 2 and 3. And do I also get inventive gain and
Nope.
X token?
Nope. That is if we're playing with the friendly rules.
Yes. So
Ah,
instead of
okay.
poisoning us, you would get. You would get.
Aha. Okay. So.
We're not weak. We're going to be playing with the take that mechanics of the bad cards.
Okay.
It's also it's actually designed to be the solo play rules. That's why there's a single icon there. It's for the solo play.
Makes
However, there is an alternate way of playing where you just use that, so you don't have to worry about getting
sense. Okay.
constricted.
All right, and then this is a 5 strength animals action, so I get to play a second card. Use the 10 money I just got to play my compass jellyfish. My zoo is now bankrupt. It's fine.
Yep.
All right. The compass jellyfish says discard up to 2 cards from my hand for every marine icon in them. Gain 1 of a bunch of fun effects. The one thing I'm a little fuzzy on, and maybe Mark knows, is it discard 1, resolve this, discard the second? Or is it discard both at once?
Is this digging or?
This is Glade 2. It's discard up to 2.
You mean glide?
Yeah.
I think it's at once.
Yeah, it seems like it should be
Both
at
at
once.
Because digging, it's 1 at a time.
Mhm.
Okay. That is totally fine. Yeah. So I only get to discard that. Yeah, so we'll discard the 1 and get to
appeal, a kiosk, or a
reputation.
reputation. The reputation does give you your first upgrade.
Yeah, this is true, but I also have plans to get my upgrade. So I will take a kiosk and slot that. Actually, don't want the sand tiger shark because he can't fit in my aquarium.
You cannot. No, you're done. You are done.
I just mostly filled that aquarium.
Yep.
If I build the other aquarium,
You can't combine them though.
you can't.
Nope. They're two
You're
separate.
basically
buildings.
limited like one really
Yeah.
big fish.
Yeah. Well, building the
You wanted to build a small
Small
one
tank.
and combine it with this, and then have the shark fill up this stuff. But it doesn't work that way.
yeah. You can't shift cubes around.
Nope.
Unfortunate.
Oh, actually, there is the placement bonus. I'm not sure if you could do the placement bonus for one aquarium to the other aquarium. Well, I'll look it up for you because it's an important thing.
Because is there something taking up 3 spaces, or is it
It's one and two.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I think you can move. I think you can move that around.
Yeah. It's
So if you
probably-
play the small, I think you can move one of the small things into there.
Yeah.
So yeah, you could play the free up 3 spaces.
Okay.
When building your second aquarium, you may not move any animals into it.
No.
Okay. Do I want the herbivore breeding program? I'll let it pass. So I will just drop that kiosk right there. And
That would be it.
should be at 10 appeal. Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. That goes to the discard pile. This slides down. Okay.
I will do a build action. I'm going to spend 2 to build a kiosk
On the top.
on the top.
Yep.
Okay. And then because I did not play animals, I couldn't. I have to pay $2.
Okay.
Okay, that's my turn.
Yep. I'm going to do this fun little thing where I spend this guy right here to take a sponsor's action at strength 3 instead to gain 3 money and advance the token 3 spaces. So then I get the thing right back. I'll go ahead and push this over here. And then do I pay this?
What?
Or do we go to break first?
The break happens at the
you
end of
had
the turn, right?
to. I think you had to pay it
Yeah, so the break happens after my turn is over.
because it's like because if you had let's say it would let's say you were trying to do something that you didn't have the money. That's like you still had to pay this before you could do something to spend the money.
Mhm. Yeah, because I think the break does not interrupt my turn when we go to break. The break happens after the turn is over.
Correct. Because it's not like you can say, I'm choosing an animal action. It's like or choosing
Complete your
the
current
sponsor
turn.
action, then giving.
Okay, so now we're gonna do a break, and the break is pretty easy. We're just gonna follow these steps here. The first thing is we
Yep.
reset this to here. We then get
Well,
our.
You go in this way.
Oh right, I'm going the opposite way.
Yes.
The break happens here, so
Yes.
we go 1 to
And then
6.
and then you cause a break, so you
Yeah.
get an X.
I got my X
You got the
already,
X. Okay.
and then I'm going to go ahead and discard down to 3 cards because I don't have this special thing yet.
I'm glad I sold off my 2 extra cards.
Yeah, John gets to discard nothing because he can have a max of 5, and he only has
Yep.
2. Then we can remove all of our tokens, including the stupid Venom tokens that we just got. So get rid of this guy. Okay, there we go. And then we get to refill
Fill.
these guys. So I need one of each of everything we just put out there, and then one of the
One of those.
that one that John took. We also then get all of our associates back. Boop, boop, boop.
Very important.
Yes, it is. We'll discard the last 2 cards down here and slide everything down. Draw 2 new cards, and if there's waves, we gotta wave them.
Nope.
No waves today. Then we can get to our income. So I get 13 money.
Let's see. I also get 13 money because I have 12 here and a kiosk adjacent to 1 special enclosure.
I get 11, but I get 12 because I also have a kiosk.
I would have a kiosk, but technically it gave me an extra money anyway, so I can't complain too much, I guess. Okay, so what is my game plan this round? I think I need to set up that. Mm-hmm.
it's my turn.
Oh yeah, I was acting like it was my turn just now.
Yeah.
Oh, why?
Yeah, let's take advantage of my special association task. So normally a Strength 5 association task is used to back a conservation project. My upgraded one is I can use it to hire a new worker, which puts both of them on the 5 slot. So I don't get him right away. But next go round, I'll have 2 workers. And that also uncovers a find a person.
That is a person.
That is a person.
I really don't like how it's like ambiguous, but like I guess it's not really because it's whisperer.
Yeah.
He's got a title.
It's a job title, not
Yeah.
an institution.
Yeah, but I would really like it if it was just got a symbol.
Yeah.
But
That
card did come out after the first game.
Well,
came out.
the Horse Whisperer is a new card.
Okay, yeah. But
Yeah.
Still, yeah.
Yep. And that seems fine. Getting free money every time anyone plays a petting zoo card, and also letting me dig through here for a petting zoo card could be useful. All right.
I did not get my extra X. I have a
Oh yeah,
income.
X incomes. X is for days. All right.
Days and days and days.
Scroll on down.
Yet another petting zoo.
Okay, I know what I'm doing.
They seem to be good. This game.
All set?
Yep.
Okay. I'll go ahead and do association action. I'll go ahead and gain the Americas.
We're gonna be in opposite things here
Yep.
because I'm doing the exact same thing you are.
Okay. Oh, getting the Asian one?
But with getting Asia.
Okay. So this lets me upgrade a card. So I'm going to upgrade my animals.
Ooh.
That's usually the one I upgrade first.
Which is usually one of the ones I upgrade last. Because,
Really?
Yeah, I love the association action. And I don't know, I feel like I need to get cards early because I want to be able to get up here and then...
Yeah, but the animals let you improve your reputation.
There's so many
choose
different
cards.
strategies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And they're all valid.
I also, like, this time I actually will be doing a build action. Like, upgrading my build action early because I want to spam out kiosks. And a way to do that is upgrading buildings, so...
Yep.
I also have an important upgraded building I want to build, so... that being said, I'm going to do the exact same thing Mark just did, where I will be putting my dude over here on this guy and taking Asia, the opposite of him from last time, and I'll be using that to upgrade my buildings action. I'll take your associate when you get a chance.
My what?
Associate.
What do you mean? What? Oh, yes. That.
That dude.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see.
Now my actual rebellion only costs 2.
Sponsor cards. If only my There's not a way to get both. Well, yeah, I want to run that up to 5. Okay, I will do a... 5 build action to construct the petting zoo.
The petting zoo?
Well, it's a D for
First-
him.
first-
Because you can only build one.
Can you only build one?
Yes.
Yes.
Ah,
You can only build one of each of the special buildings.
Yep.
okay. I've definitely had games in the past where we misplayed that and built multiple petting zoos.
Oh,
What? That's impressive that you got more than 3 petting zoo animals. to
Yeah.
begin
because
with.
I usually don't
Yeah.
build one unless I'm holding
And
two of
this
them.
was
Yeah.
this was way back in the day before even Map Pack 1 came out.
Okay.
All right, so I will cover those two, which gives me an X and also washes the portfolios.
Mm-hmm. I get these just once,
Yeah.
unless you draw.
Yeah.
Wa-
Unless
wash
we draw another wash.
Nope.
Okay. And a 6 for that. Okay.
I will do the cards action, and I'm just going to go ahead and take 3 cards.
We break to 2.
Discard 1. And
We would like to take a build action. I might end up using one of these. If you guys don't mind me like kind of planning things out as I go. That is 1 strength right there to take a pavilion and stick it right here. 2, that will not be a strength 2, not a strength adding thing, because I could build an extra pavilion for 2. And I will put it right here. That's going to be an extra appeal. Just give that to me now so don't forget. And then I'm going to do a strength 3. So 6. I want to grab a 3 size one. It's going to go over here. It's going to give me an extra pavilion to place for free. I will put right here. And it'll also let me get a card up from my reputation range or draw the top one off the deck. I don't have... I might be looking for that one. Oh, that's just too big. We're just going to go and draw one up. It's a little more like it. I like that guy. And then I have 1 more strength without using any X's, and I think I do want to go ahead and build another pavilion. Because this pavilion can go up here. Oh, and I also forgot that this also unlocked a kiosk for me. So this kiosk is in
Wasn't that kiosk?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's going to go up here, and that's going to give me a reputation and an appeal.
Yep. Very nice.
Yeah.
And oh boy, so much more income too.
Well, I mean, technically 1 here, and then
Yeah.
then 1, 2, 3, 4
Yeah.
off of here.
Yep.
And I got to cover 2 more for the big payoff.
Yep.
But now,
What's your
since
big payoff?
all my kiosks, if I get these covered up,
Yeah.
all my kiosks just give me 1 more money.
Ooh,
Yep.
very nice. Let's see. So
Also, spoil this card for everybody. You know exactly what that is, don't you? Yeah.
no idea.
She does.
No, what do you guess?
Number of kiosks placed.
It's I mean, I don't care because
No,
you're not
it's-
gonna stop me. It's
Not quite.
sets of kiosks and pavilions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And if I get 5, which is well on my way of getting 5, I'm gonna get 4 bonus points for it.
Yep. All right.
So I'm feeling pretty good. I do not like how tight I'm playing with my money though, because I'm not gonna be able to put an animal out this round.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yep.
Getting that income.
All right. I will go for cards. Break 2. And I will just take 3 off the top. And I have to discard 1 of them.
I do like this game.
It's an amazing game.
You ever
This,
play- you
this
ever-
mechanism is so great.
You ever
And,
just play games and you're just happy as you're playing them, just feeling good.
Yeah.
and just the balance of all the. I mean, because you can see over here how many cards are in the game.
Yeah. And,
I mean,
Yep.
so this is ranked number
Discard
3 on
that.
BGG, and that is despite some people having complaints that deck is so big that you just can't draw what you want when you want to. And it's like, I don't know, when I hear complaints like that, I'm just like, dude, just learn to pivot.
adapt.
well, so the one of the players I play with the most, we play a lot on BGA because he lives in Minnesota, and he likes to only play with the base game because of it gives him slight more control with
Yeah,
the
Just
smaller
that
deck.
little bit less
Smaller
variance.
deck, knowing okay what cards are available, what
This
they can
this
play.
right here though
Yeah, no, I love that. But
is just so good.
in most games,
Yeah.
not the one at the moment. All done.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do sponsors. Okay, I'm gonna play Science Library. Each time a research icon is played in any zoo, gain $2.
Nice.
So I immediately
Oh,
gain.
boy.
I would normally gain a ticket for each zoo icon or science I have. I only don't have any, but the card has one.
So you will get 1.
So I do get 1, and then I do get the $2
Mhm.
because a science icon was played.
Yep.
And then, oh boy. All right. Yeah, I'm just
That's
gonna
a smidge unfortunate for me.
take a
Gonna play a card with a 2 science
cards
on it.
action.
Um,
And do I want to snap?
Well, money isn't really my problem for me at the moment.
that's true. That's true.
I'm actually
Bree
gonna
and I are a
snap.
lot
I'm
leaner.
snapping the predator breeding program up here because I've already fulfilled the requirements for that, and that is a nice one to grab. So that is definitely mine, and that's me.
Did you?
I did move that too.
Okay,
I did.
cool.
Oof. I'm super excited about that one, honestly.
He's just a little guy. Doesn't even take up space in the herpetarium.
Nope.
All right. And for me, I will use my sponsors card to get a spokesperson. So every time a research icon is played into my zoo, gain a reputation, and she has
A research icon.
she has a research icon, so I get that, and
I get
you
$2.
get $2.
Yep.
Because Marks doesn't care whose zoo it is.
Nope.
And that does let me upgrade one of my cards. Not upgrade that. Yeah, I'm on a sponsor's kick. So yeah, I need to upgrade cards eventually because I'm going in on reputation. But for now, we'll do sponsors.
Okay, I would play animals at a 5. Because I'm playing animals at a 5, I upgrade my reputation by 1. Okay, I would play the Indian rock python. I do have 2 reptiles, so it lets me meet the 2 reptile icon. It is another Asia animal, so I pay
Jeez. He's
$2,
look at
$3
this
less.
Asian
for it.
zoo up here.
Yep, and it also has constriction. Each player ahead of you on a track gains 1 constriction token for each of those tracks.
But just me.
No.
Oh, and me.
Oh
And me.
yeah.
Yep.
Also,
I'm really bad at colors.
Yep.
And where's this constriction token go?
Should be on your highest value.
Yes,
card.
because it knocks it down a little bit.
Knocks
Okay.
it down 2.
Place 1 construction token. The first action card from the right. Strength of the action card is decreased by 2 after using the action. Discard the token. Okay, cool.
Yep.
So yeah, this is it.
Yep.
I'm just happy you didn't hit my sponsor's action. So
Then I will go up 7 appeal.
up to 16.
And then
Check out this action, guys. You ready for this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll spend 2 tokens to get 6. And because of my income, I'll actually get those 2 tokens back.
hey, I got to go down to 3, so I'm fine with that.
All right, and then now we're gonna go ahead. And I unfortunately have to get rid of one of my cards I want to have been saving, but
I get to keep that whole hand.
Unfortunately, you guys both lose that constriction token.
yeah,
Yep.
construction token already gone.
Yeah.
And then we get to go ahead and put on. No one took any universities that round, but
Nope.
you can have both your guys back now.
Mm-hmm.
In case John wants any
John,
of those
do you
two-
want these?
any
They're
of those
yours
two
to get this game
universities.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At any time.
Mm-hmm.
Unless someone's got the thing that lets them take
All right.
repeat, but
Then we can go ahead and take our income.
yep, we lose the bottom 2 cards.
Not taking my income yet. Let's see what I get.
Mine is
14, 15, 16,
14.
15 money. All right, I'm in the money now. Man, I have plans now.
Again, 16.
Nice to see a good plan come together. And it's John's turn when you're ready. We'll get a couple more 5s out for us. And a 20, because it seems like you could probably use a 20 at some point in time in your life.
Yeah. What the? Conservation, option 4. And money based on the number of universities I have? What? Yeah. All right, so I'll take a 4-strength association action to back another university. We will drop you right there, and we will take this guy, which is a research icon for Mark,
2 monies, Mark.
and me, and it gives me 3 reputation,
Which unlocks another associate.
which gives me another worker, and I can find another sponsor card.
So, I have one weird complaint about this game, and that is, oh sweet, you know that guy?
Yep.
So my weird complaint about this game, and I do like that guy. I forget what exactly he
Yeah.
does, but I had him in other games. Is that oh man, there's 3
I know.
children's zoo animals out right now.
Oh boy.
Man, I only
I-
have 3 cards. Oh,
Yep.
it is. The game is going to be based on how well the game length is going to be based on how well the best player is doing. So if someone's having the game of their life, your game could just end abruptly. And that's like fine, it's part of the game, right? But still, it's like, man, I had a good engine going. It just happened to be that John is just killing it this game. And I feel like the last time I played John on BGA, I was doing really good. But John, it's I don't know. It just seemed like he played the best game of his life on BGA.
Yeah.
But maybe I'm just
I
bad at
mean,
this game.
score-wise, I'm still in last. I just have
You
a
just-
sweet
your
engine
setup's
revving
going
up.
good.
Yeah.
I have an engine revving up. I'm still
I-
short on money. But
Don't get me wrong, my engine's revving too. I'm getting there. In fact, I do like the my X token engine going because it's gonna let me have some more play with some
Oh,
things.
we move this. You all set?
yep.
I'm gonna go ahead and let's do a cards action. Okay. I'll go ahead and dig. Discard a card. And then it's at 3, so I get 2 cards discarded. And we move the tracker. And I am done.
Yep. I'm going to spend one of my X tokens to use a Strength 5 association action. Drop this guy onto my breeding program. I played a conservation card from my hand, so he's actually going to pop up right over here. We can only have 3 of these cards by the end of the game. And since I got to place it, I got to pick the spot I wanted. And the spot I wanted is 2 on the conservation track. I'm winning over here now. And 2 on this track, which means I get to upgrade 2 cards.
Beautiful.
Right? How could that have worked any better for me? And I actually do want to upgrade. I actually think I do want to upgrade. I want to do association because I do plan on getting up here pretty soon. I did forget to put where did I put my guy? There he is. I also do want to do animals or cards. Where's my last upgrade at again? Oh, right here. It's gonna be a while.
Well, if you unlocked association, you get your person.
I know.
Okay.
But it's gonna be a while. I need this to get my X one, and I want to start building this. But if I start building this, I'm gonna just do my cards. Do the same order I always do. And I think that is my full turn.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that's one of our biggest discussions in my group that plays whether the first thing to unlock is whether it's snapping or get another person.
All right. Speaking of snapping, because I have upgraded cards, I get to draw cards from anywhere up to my reputation rank.
Yep.
So, hello, petting zoo animals. You're mine now. That's 2 cards for me.
And don't forget to break.
Ah, yes.
Geologists. And
A
we have a
wave.
cut down. Yes, and this is a sawfish that has the cut down ability.
And it waves the cards down because it was a wave card.
Yep.
Oh, that snake's from Europe. You don't need him. You only like reptiles from Asia.
Well,
Wait.
but if I build a reptile house, they'll all fit in there.
Exactly.
If they're all tiny, then there's another 0. And
Yeah.
like just put them all in.
That is now Mark's turn, correct?
My turn. I will build a size 4 enclosure. 8. But I'm going to cover up a 2 spot, so I get $2 back. And I'm done.
Okay. Not possible to play both of these at the same time. So I don't have to worry about spending an X. I do want to do this now. Right? 13, 14. Actually, I can build them at the same time. The problem is also building the buildings I need.
4.
I'm just a little shy of money, just like I think John was a couple turns ago. I think. If that's the case, we're just gonna go ahead and do a little less efficient. I think better in the long run to do the one animal's action now to play my Indian peafowl for 15 money, as I do have the correct sponsorship there. It's going to go in this 3 enclosure right here. It also has Ponstering 2, so I can place a free kiosk or pavilion twice. So, correct me if I'm wrong, it's got to be 3 away, right? So this is fine.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
There has to be 2 spaces in between.
So that's going to go there. And then I'm going to put another pavilion because I have to. I don't have any other legal spots for my kiosk right now.
Nope.
To go right there. And that's going to give me 5 money.
And an appeal.
And an appeal. And this is going to give me 7 appeal.
See, you're running away with it. All right.
For now.
For now. All right. So what I will do, I will spend an X token to raise this to level 4, so I can play up to 5 total sponsor cards. By which I mean I will play 7 total by discarding a card to reduce one of them by 2. Because that's the
what you
power.
do.
That's the power on the backside of my special sponsors card. So first up, I have the Horse Whisperer. Now, for the rest of the game, anytime anyone plays a petting zoo animal icon, I gain $2. And she has a petting zoo animal icon, so I get $2.
What's its search discard pile?
And immediately I get to dredge the discard pile for a petting zoo animal.
Yeah. You want me to do that? See if there's any for you
Yeah.
while you're doing the rest
While
of your
I'm
turn.
playing the other one. And the other one is the Veterinarian. Now, I can now sponsor conservation projects with a Strength 4 action. Because I have 2 partner universities. He's also immediately worth $5 for me.
Yeah.
That's a science icon, so I gain a reputation, Mark gains money.
Yep.
And if I have my 3rd university by the end of the game, it's an extra conservation point.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Good stuff.
You're the proud new owner of an alpaca.
Excellent. Alpacas are nice. Fluffy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we got some text going on here. Texas
Oh.
Chief.
Yeah. I'd say that's about accurate.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the reason why it's rough on your first playthrough is because there's so much going on with the game that you never play your first game correctly. Like
Yeah.
not rules wise. I'm just saying like
Yeah.
You-
And you
you're-
have to stop and think about
you're
everything.
you're bumbling through the entire game like, oh, I am being so inefficient. And then especially if you're playing with someone good, they're gonna end the game and you're gonna have a negative score, the old way of keeping track of points. And you're gonna be like, feel really bad. Like
Okay. I'm going to go ahead. I'll do an association action at 5. Okay. I'm going to go ahead. I'm not seeing any more South America or Asia cards. So I'm going to go ahead and just do that. I do have 4. Oh, no. For the conservation project for Asia.
okay, cool.
Yep.
Oh, okay, you do have
Yes.
4, yeah.
I do have 4. I'll go ahead and unlock, gain another associate.
That's 3 conservation from Ark.
Yep.
So you also get
An upgrade or
another
another
worker
associate?
or an upgrading
I
card.
will upgrade. You never want to get
Never
it.
take
no, because you can only you're losing one
Yeah.
of the 4 shots you have, and you
Plus,
Yes.
you always have enough spots on the board to get all 4 workers.
yes.
So if you ever take this worker, you might. I mean, I guess you don't get this one then.
And usually, and there's a lot of animals that give you another worker too.
One of the maps. One of the map has a card upgrade over here,
Yes.
and therefore that map can get 5 cards. I think, unless
Oh.
unless it's mat, unless it's.
Unless it's missing the
I think it might be missing one
there.
over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I've
anyway.
never seen that. And I'm done.
Wait, I'm gonna build.
But I found it necessary to. Okay, I need to get another worker in the game,
I'm gonna build because
and I'm a little ways from getting the
I
one.
got
for
some
this.
stuff here. I am gonna grab a special building because I have the special build action. Where is the special buildings? Can
What
I
did
get
you
the
want?
large the birdhouse? Is it in this
It should be in.
bottom of that? Is it in the bottom of that?
Nope, that's
It's right underneath the reptile house, where the reptile house is.
it's too large. That's all reptile houses.
No. Let me grab this.
And
And
size floors. Oh, here they are, under the small aquariums.
there we go.
Birdhouse.
Birdhouse. All right, so he's gonna go right here. That's gonna trigger an ability where I can move one of my cards down to the 1 slot, and I will be doing that pretty soon here. I don't know what it's gonna be though. That costs 10. I do have 2 for my pavilion I would like to place somewhere. Let's see here. I could go a little crazy. I am definitely gonna spend an X token here to get a kiosk. I'm gonna put my kiosk right here. That's gonna unlock another kiosk for me. And it's gonna go right here. And then I'm going to spend an extra 2 for a pavilion. Which is gonna go right here and give me an X token back. And then this is going to cycle down here. I did miss my 1 bonus, so I will move something down to the 1 slot. It's not going to be cards. I'm just going to move animals down. It's going to be a while before I...
What's funny is a friend of mine who also another friend of mine who I play with a lot. He until a year ago thought that when you played animals, if you want to play, depending on the size of the animal, it has to be the strength of the card. So if you wanted to play a large animal, your animals had to be at 5.
Oh, wow.
Or a 5 animal, or
Yeah.
yes.
Dang, that's not...
I know.
That's not ideal.
No.
Yeah. All right. So now here's my money making gambit.
I mean, it sort of makes sense, but it's like really a real handicap.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yep. We'll save you for later. All right. So I'll take an animals action. I get to play 2 animals. So first up, I will pay 7 for a donkey in my petting zoo. It has invented, so I gain an X token. It has a petting zoo icon, so I get a refund of 2 money. And it's a petting zoo animal,
3 appeal.
which gives me 3 appeal. And then for my second trick, 6 appeal, because the Horse Whisperer also has a petting zoo icon.
Wait.
Animal, yeah, it is.
Per icon.
It is per icon. It does say icon. I've never noticed that before. So if you have other things to give you petting zoo icons, oh boy, that's insane. He's gonna be.
So it makes it a 6, 9, 12.
Yes.
Instead of a 3, 6,
Oh
9.
yeah, he's gonna be sad.
Yeah, just from having her out first.
John Zoo has the most renowned petting zoo in the world.
Yep. Next trick, I do it again by paying 7 for the alpaca.
1, 2,
Get a refund of 2 money.
5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. You could still play the minimum 25 things.
Yes.
You have one more appeal away.
I have 1 appeal wiggle room, so not for much longer.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Don't forget to mark your petting zoo more.
Yep.
Mark.
John doesn't believe in real enclosures. She's just gonna do an aquarium and a petting zoo. Like,
Yeah, he's got a 2.
I've got a 2 size, but that was literally just to cover the placement bonus there.
Okay.
I haven't drawn a size 2 animal all game, so I have no idea what's going in that spot.
I'm going to play animals as well. However, I'm going to spend an X to up my animals to 5. So that lets me gain a reputation. Let's play Secretary Bird.
oh man, I wish Nikki was here.
That I have to pay the full price of 14.
The variant expansion, honestly, Texas Chief, is what makes this game top tier for me, just because
I do gain
this little extra thing plus the
One
wave
actual
effect
wave
of the cards
points
is just
for-
amazing to me.
appeal. And I'm done.
Okay. I'm actually going to take an association action to drop off my new associate here, over here. And this is actually going to be kind of a guess. I don't have anything I really need right now. But let's just guess I want.
Yeah, but
Australia.
just getting the third partner zoo for the third worker.
Yep, now I have 3 workers.
It's great.
Yep.
Let's see. Meanwhile, I will do an association action. That's a strength 4. Let's see. I don't have a predator for the predator breeding program. I don't have animal. I don't have continent icons because if petting zoo animals had continent icons, that would be even more ridiculous than what I'm already doing. So instead, I will gain my 3rd university.
You actually have to put 2 people here to visit us again.
Yes.
Yeah.
The second time.
Yep, anytime you want to visit somewhere a second time, you have to place an extra person.
Yes.
That's fine.
Usually that happens when you're doing conservation projects, second half of the
But
game, but
You're
yes.
probably
Yeah.
set just doing
I'm
that.
probably set.
Oh, here
so
you
I
go.
will
Gain
take
4 money.
Yeah, you get 4
Oh.
money.
For money.
Man, I want a money maker like you guys. Oh yeah, I've got thousands of kiosks.
I get a conservation point. I get 2 reputation, which gives me 1 card off the display. I'll take a geologist. Please and thank me. I love me some sponsors. Doesn't refill.
No, until you
Doesn't
last year.
refill until my turn
Yep.
ends. I get a 2nd conservation point to upgrade a card, which
I need to find a way to cheat out a 1 money before break.
we'll upgrade.
I guess I could do the
building.
sponsors
Yeah.
action for money first. That way I can unlock my last kiosk here
Hmm.
and
have
have
crazy income.
and then have all my things covered.
Yep.
It might be worth skipping my cards for a turn just to make sure you guys don't screw me up.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
So you guys have to both take card actions on your next turn for that to screw me up. How many cards do you have in hand?
4.
Where's your cards action at?
He just did his cards.
You didn't.
I know you did something. Oh no, you did association.
Oh boy.
Um,
Oh boy.
but I have other things I want to jam out before.
Break anyways.
Yeah. I have like more important things to be doing with my actions, I feel. Okay. That should be it for me.
I will play sponsors at a 5.
Oh.
Play Waza Animals
actually
program,
do this.
which instantly gives me $2 for every small animal I have,
Oh, there you go, Mark.
which is
Would have been nice to have at the
You'll-
start of the game.
You pulled the
well,
trigger.
no, you have to play it at 3.
I'm talking about this guy.
Oh yeah. Oh. I know. Well, like I said, I did not see there was no Asia cards in display, so it's like
Yeah.
I really needed to gain something. And then now, when each time you play with small animals, you may play 1 further small action in your hand. Because after that, take a small animal from the display. For
Well, I hope you have the small animal one for the for one of your bonus cards. He's not gonna reveal it like I did, but
Yep.
Nope.
Chain it with the Waza specials.
all right.
name on
I'm gonna take a sponsors action to gain 4 money, so I can be money good for the rest of the time. Don't take a cards action. Your turn, John.
there. Well, we need to both take a card.
I know,
Yeah.
I know, but I'm just I'm scared still. Also, I set myself up to have to build things blind and then get cards to my hand. But it'll be worth it in the end.
Let's see. To get that all the way over there. Whoops. Give me an X token. Or I can just pick up a card. That's awesome.
Can I just discard my other one early?
It says
I need to get to 10 conservation points immediately, so you guys have to decide sooner on
Yep.
your card.
all right. Remind me what the shark attack special does.
You get to go within, I think it is in reputation range, but you get to kill an
Kill.
animal and gain its appeal.
Or half of its appeal.
Half of its appeal.
Yeah. Well, half of its okay. So like if you kill
Discard
let's say,
X
yes.
animal cards from this display within your reputation range, gain half their appeal to round it down.
Yep.
So
Okay.
like you can get 0 or 1, or you
Yep.
know 4.
Yeah.
4. Because I can't play him in my zoo ever, possibly
Ever, yeah.
ever.
Yeah, but we could.
With what aquarium?
I can build an aquarium still. Actually, no, I can't. I can't play them anymore. Aquariums have to go next to water.
Yeah.
I can't build a big
You can't
aquarium
get
anymore.
close enough to your lake.
Yeah, this
But
this
yeah.
map is short on water spaces for sure.
You stuck a kiosk in the way.
Yeah.
It's
All right.
an important kiosk, though. Okay,
All
that
right.
kiosk gave me a kiosk. I used the kiosk to build a kiosk. You can get my reference there. Yeah, you get it.
Yeah.
You need Graham in here too. We can really nerd out about Marvel.
All right. I will take a build. This will be a.
It's not a card switch.
This is true. Let's see. We'll use 3 of this strength right there. Plus 6. We'll use 2 strength to build a kiosk, I think. And less strength to build a.
How many kiosks you got? How many kiosks you got?
Just 2.
I got 5.
But
No
that
deal.
covers a reputation to give me a
No big deal. 5
X token
5 kiosks.
and a draw card in reputation range. Do I care about any of those? I don't think I do. I don't. I'll draw from the deck. It's fine. Oh. Amazing. A sponsor I don't actually care about. The way this game has been going is like, I'll take almost any sponsor. Not the free range New World monkeys.
You're a New World monkey.
Gain 0 money. All right, that's it for that turn.
Okay. I will do a build action at 4. I'm going to spend. I will build a 4 enclosure, but spend 10 to build over rock.
Ooh.
I do get to draw a card. I will also draw one off the deck.
Neato.
And I am done.
I am gonna do a build action. It is at strength 4. I am gonna. Actually, I can only use strength up to 4, so I have a strength 6. I'm definitely building 6 in some way. Gonna grab 2 of these real quick. Think about what I want to do with them. One of these is going to be a free kiosk. Do I want to build another kiosk on top of that? Can I? That's an entirely different question. I don't think I can, possibly. Therefore, I'm bound to find a single animal I want to put in my zoo at some point in time, right? Yes. So we're going to go ahead and put this guy here. This guy here. That's going to give me a kiosk and an appeal. This guy here. And this guy here. I then can take a card from Reputation range. And I can go for Petting Zoo now. Give you money. That's anybody plays it Petting Zoo, right? Yeah, definitely don't want to do that. I could take the Waza Specialist assignment. Oh boy. Commit to just playing big animals the rest of the game? No. And I don't really want this little... he does fit right in here, though. And he's Australian. I'll just take this little dude. He's perfect. I love him. Alright, that will be the end of my turn. Oops. You were there, right? You just got your X?
Yep.
My build is already at the bottom.
We do have a wave.
Waving it, waving it. No one gets that wazoo. Reptiles.
Yep.
That's a good one from Mark. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
None of you guys took cards actions. Thank you for, helping me out. I am now set up to get... Oh, I did get another appeal, so I should be here.
Yep.
7. 14. 2. Yep. I actually don't think I could place another kiosk in my park now.
No. You're kiosked out.
I mean, I'm okay with this. Now you guys can play your cards actions.
Okay.
Realizing I don't actually have the cards in hand that I really want. So that's fine. I'll take a cards action. Why not? We break 2. Let's see. This guy looks fun. And then I'll take 3 other cards from the deck. And we'll discard that. Okay.
I'll do association action at 4. I'll go ahead and take the university. Increase my hand size by me.
Well, that does make my decision a little easier which one I want.
Yeah.
It's like I don't need the hand size right now, but I'll get you your Uber too.
Oh yes,
That's all
that
right.
is right.
Right. I will do the same thing, but I do have to spend this little guy for it. Where do I go for break? Because if I do break, I get an extra X token. That makes... No, I want to get my last guy up there. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll use my association action. Get this guy out over here as well, and I'm gonna get a specialized zoo. I'm just gonna leave it out there since it's about to go back out anyways.
Yep.
I'm gonna get birds. I do have this nice birdhouse here. I also will then go ahead and flip cards. Oh, let's do this first. Flip cards until I get a bird. Oh, first one. I got a penguin pool.
Okay.
All right. That's something.
Okay. I will spend. And
Oh man, it's so close to not even be able to put it in my zoo. Because I had to place it at least next to one water space.
Oh, yeah.
It's okay. I got this now.
That's kind of funny. I can't actually play that. Am I gonna? No. Actually, no, I should. All right. I will take a sponsor's action, pumping it to level 6 so I can play.
Another level 6 sponsor, really?
Yep.
Jeez.
So I can play 7 total.
You know, the upgraded sponsors just gives you a natural +1, right?
Yes.
You're doing 7.
Going
Yeah,
to
no.
7,
Yes.
so I can play 9 by discarding a card.
Jeez.
So let's see.
Your zoo has 1 octopus and a petting zoo.
Yes.
Sorry, two.
Two octopus.
No, a jellyfish, an octopus, and 2 petting zoo animals, and then it is sponsored by so many different things.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Well, your zoo has 2
I'm
animals.
not looking at my zoo. One of them's a peacock, dude. Peacocks are
Yeah.
cool, and the other's a jackal. So I don't think there's any argument who's got the coolest zoo.
It's me because I have appeal. All right. So I have the marine biologist. Anytime a sea animal icon is played into any zoo, I gain $3.
Guess
And
what I'm never gonna do.
Yep. And it has the sea animal icon, so I gain $3. And then I also have the geologist. His immediate effect does zilch because I only have 1 rock icon in my zoo and it's on the geologist. But he's worth points at the end of the game if I build out a bunch of other stuff.
Connect all your
Connect
rocks.
all the other rocks.
Yep.
So I need to get to there.
Yeah, that's the yep.
But
And then you're good.
it's
It's got a cool shark attack bonus too, so you kind of want to do that anyways.
possible.
We all set?
Yep.
Okay. I will do a cards action.
I keep thinking
First
about it. I
off-
think this is you're right because they had the tournament in the back. Marine World had the 4 maps that have tournament in the back.
Okay. So now I can dig twice. So I'm going to discard, dig, discard, draw. Okay. Then I'm actually going to draw my cards. So I'm going to take, my cards are upgrades. So I'm going to take European grass snake.
Yes, you will trigger that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know. I finished my turn. Okay. So I'll take 3
hadn't seen
cards
you've
off
done
the
it,
deck. And I have to discard
Take
1.
these.
Which, let's go ahead and discard. I like this card, though. I'm probably not going to play it. Okay. I get my X. Triggering.
Here's 2 guys.
Okay.
All right. We replenished and did that. We can discard the 2 cards here, which we might do anyways because we do at the end of your turn have to flip 1.
We needed to do one. Oh, actually, we do.
We do. All right. Cool.
Yes.
So now we do this, and now you flip another one.
Yep.
Now we discard these. Now you flip 2 more. I don't know why I'm putting these face up, but we're good. I love that one.
100%.
That one's fun. I don't really like. I want a mascot.
Okay.
I need more money in breaks.
Weird.
All right, now we did all that, we could do our actual income. And oh boy, I get my X. And I get
18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
24. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35.
Nice.
I think it's 35, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I actually miscounted. 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. 36. One, two, three, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 and 6 is 19, 19 and 18. Still shot myself shy of one. It's because this building counts for 3 because it's on 3 kiosks.
Nice.
Yeah. That, you know, lovely aviary that has 0 animals in it so far.
Yep. The special enclosures count, even
Alright.
if they are empty.
Okay, so I am doing all that now, and I think I just take a cards action.
Oh, need to put it back. So you're gonna take cards?
Yes, we'll do the cards action. I'm actually gonna... I could do that after I take my cards action. I might be choking sponsors, but that might be depending on what I draw, because I am not taking any of these. Ooh, I might take the reptiles just to keep them right from that. No, that's stupid. I'm gonna go ahead and draw 4 off the top of the deck. But knock off the mouse. Draw 4 off the top of the deck. No snapping. No, none of that for me. I get to discard 1. It's definitely going to be that one because I can't play it. I'm just not even going to think about the rest of them right now. Okay, that's a lot of sponsors. Now I actually got to see if I want to move my sponsors down like I was going to. More sponsors than animals. Hey! Wait, yeah. I think I'll just go ahead and end my turn just like that, and I'll decide which ones I want to... If I want to move my sponsors down in the meantime, using my special cards action.
Okay.
If that's okay with everybody. That way we can keep the game going.
Alright.
Oh, that does fit in there. Yeah.
Oh, that would be...
That's a weird one. Just a weird one. I like it though.
Let's see, I will do an association task. At 4, I cannot take a university.
I'm gonna cycle down build.
Okay. Alright, I will place this on a partner and take... Yeah, I'll take Americas. And that's it for that action. Very simple.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do the build action. Build a small. And I'm done.
Okay. I'm gonna do a sponsors action using an X token so I can make it a 5 so I can play out my new penguin pool.
Nice.
Put sponsors all the way down here. I can look for it. It's got exactly one place it can go because it got to be next to water.
Right.
Why are you in the bottom?
Okay.
Yoink, and that's gonna give me next token back.
Nice. Okay.
It also says I get 2 appeal every time I play a bird icon, and it has a bird icon, so I will go 2 appeal.
Yeah. How dare you go in front of me? I'm going to play a bunch of animals now.
That's next turn for me. I also get a bonus point if I have 6 birds at the end of the game.
All right, so animals action. I can play 2 animal cards. So I will play the zooplankton, which takes up 0 space, costs 4, and then refunds 3 because it has the sea animal icon. Gives me just 1 appeal because they're too small to see. Then for my other animal, the longhorn cowfish, which costs 9, but refunds 3 because it has the sea animal icon. And it also has the coral reef icon, so I get 3 money back.
Oh, and it's a promote action card. I love the promote ones.
3 money back. Four appeal. Nope. I forgot to do sea animal magnet. I also get to grab all of the sea animal icons out of the display.
Just the one.
Just the one.
Just the one.
But it's a good one.
I know, I like it.
Because I'm also about to promote my sponsor's action to max power.
Yep. So just put that to 5 and then move your... Yeah, perfect.
Beautiful.
Bird.
The bird that doesn't go. Birdhouse?
Okay.
Dang it.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of birds that don't. Okay, let me play animals.
Oh, I gotta play some free kiosk with that? You kidding?
Okay.
Wait.
So I go up there. So I can promote, upgrade a card. So I'm going to upgrade my build card. Let's play first off Gould's Monitor for 15.
Cannot.
Scavenging 2. 6. So I get look to. So I get 2 cards. Shuffle the discard pile, draw 2 cards, so I keep 1, discard 1.
Yep. There is a card in here that I discarded at the beginning of the game. I want to find again, so don't pick it if you happen to draw it. And
I've done that before. Got cards that I regretted throwing away at the beginning of the game.
I have a feeling I'm gonna hit it, and I'm gonna be like, yes, it's my card. It was a bird.
Well, no, and it is one of my cards I discarded. So, but I will actually take it.
Okay.
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 Then I'm gonna play European grass snake. 8.
Oh, that makes more sense. Let's be smart here. I'm not playing animals next. We're gonna play
Clever. You may place any action card on the 1. I'll bury my sponsors. I get 3 for that. And I'm done.
Association, because I'm gonna go ahead and go here, grab this guy, put him here, and that's gonna just give me the animal upgrade before I take the animal upgraded action.
Yep.
And that's also gonna give me 1 and 2. And that's also going to go ahead and do a science icon for you and you, so you get 2 money, and I forget what you get science. Oh yeah, it's only when you.
I only get science when
you.
I get rep when I play science.
Yep.
I'm also. I completely forgot to. Oh, I didn't have enough money, so I did not forget to. I just didn't have enough money. I'm gonna pay 2 to go ahead and get the first little spot over here. Yoink. Make some donations. That's me.
Huh. I could do that, couldn't I?
Okay.
All right. So,
Doing things next turn.
we got
Roll
a
plans.
sponsors action.
Yeah, you
Because
can.
nothing my zoo likes more than sponsors. Have a marine research expedition. So it has a science icon for me and Mark. I go up here. I get to snap a card. That seems
Snappity,
useful.
snappity.
It has a marine animals icon, so I get another 3 money. I'm running out of 1s over here. It's fine. just makes my stack of 5s bigger.
Mhm.
And then also every time I play a sea animal icon, I can either discard one of the sponsors in my zoo to gain a conservation point, or I can look at the top 3 cards of the deck and add a sponsor to my hand. So I'll do that. There is a sponsor.
And it had a fish on it.
And it had a fish on it. I didn't even see that part. Hey,
We
that's
moved him out
beautiful.
early. Sorry if you.
What?
I moved the cards down early on John. I'm sure
Um,
he's not taking any more cards though.
yes, that is everything I can take this turn.
This turn. Okay. I'm gonna do association action, sponsor a conservation project.
Yeah, which one are we going for now?
Oh, we're doing habitats.
Habitats. How diverse are you?
I have all 5.
You have okay. Might as well
Yep.
do for you.
Beautiful.
I will go ahead and
Snap
unlocking
a
my
card.
snapping.
Yep,
Let's
yep,
go
yep,
ahead and
yep, yep.
snap.
Snapping's
Since
good.
it'll probably go away. Ooh, let's snap that.
Okay. I'll rotate cards down then, and I'll take my turn.
Oh,
that
I-
has a wave
I
icon.
do get to move my 5 spaces.
What?
Oh,
Oh,
for
yeah,
the-
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
5.
Yeah. I'm guessing you want that, but you know, you do you.
Yeah, let's take the 3.
The 3 exhibit.
Yep. Please. And yeah, I'll take the 2.
The 2 in this.
Yep.
Hmm.
This.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, that's amusing.
Is it?
I'm gonna go ahead and
Well, the aquarium fish don't actually have the water icon.
No.
The aquarium you played them in does.
No. Oh, you
So
don't.
so that aquarium is actually a lot weaker for me than it would otherwise be.
You get better aquariums than that. I am going to be taking this nice animals action. I will start with this Andean condor for 14. 6 back. It is only going to take up a single spot in my guy over here. It's going to give me... I'll do the scavenging 4 first. Oh, wait. I got to shuffle first. Shuffle it up. Let's get my bird back. I get 4 cards. No bird. That ain't the worst. I mean, this guy's just outright better than that guy. Yeah, we'll take this guy. Okay. I then get to move up 1 on here, which will unlock my last guy, which will give me 2 slots on here, which will give me this. I will choose where I put that later. Then I also get 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that is my condor. I also get 2 more appeal because he's a bird. He goes right in there. And then I'm going to play the new guy I just got instead of the other guy. I actually can't. He doesn't. He needs Euro. Whoops. Mess that up. Oh well, I'll play this guy still. He's gonna be paid for 3 money because I have the Australia stuff. And he's gonna take up this little zip right up here. And he's going to give me 3 appeal. 1, 2, and 3. And I get 1 more thing from this, so I will go up to here. And there was 1 other thing I didn't do. Oh, I think that's it. It all slides down, and I'm going to decide where I put my ×2 icon so I could take that action twice next time I take it. It'll definitely go on association. Fun fact about X tokens, though, if I do a ×2 on my association, I have to apply X tokens separately.
Yep.
Yeah, that seems useful. All right. I will take an association action at strength 3. Place both my remaining workers to grab a partner zoo. And we'll take Australia. Lets me get my 4th card upgrade to do animals. Lock myself out of getting more partner zoos. This is fine. Okay.
I will do a sponsor action at 3. I will play the reptiles card that I picked up. And get 5 appeal for 5 reptile icons.
Cool.
And a lot of reptile money.
I'm actually going to take a cards action. The cards action is going to have the bonus of moving my build down as well. So the break will go 2. And then I can draw 4 cards from up to reputation range. I will draw this guy. You know what? I like this mascot. Why not grab him too? And then I'll draw 2 cards. 1, do you mind getting another stack of cards there?
Yes.
I'm discarding this guy. Sometimes I just draw a card that, has something I cannot possibly use, and I just know I'm going to drop that guy off.
I think we're 20% through the deck.
Yeah, there we go. And then we'll draw 2 cards, and that will be my turn.
Someone marked that Tamarin?
Mark will get Mark marked that Tamarin.
Yep.
We're in an ad break right now for 12 more seconds.
Hmm.
Also, move that over the news.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think I will play
I'm talking to
the ad break.
No, not the ad break. But welcome back, everybody. No, I'm talking to the fact that I knocked my... I guess I was talking to myself, because I knocked my cards out of the way.
Okay. Well, I will play an animals action, which lets me play 2 animals. The first one will be my northern cassowary that I've had in my hand from the start of the game and only just now took the Australia partner to. That costs 9 to play. And that will go in that spot. And that gives me a ×2 on my build action. Guess what I'm doing next turn. And then my second animal, I will actually play this sea anemone from...
See, I forgot you could do that.
Yeah. With the upgraded animals icon, I just have to pay extra money equal to its folder number. So it would cost 6. It actually costs 9. And then it has the sea animals icon, so a bunch of things happen. I get a refund of 3 money. And I can go scuba diving for a sponsor. Beautiful. Sponsor. Check. It has the reef icon. So I get a refund of 3 money. Take 5, put 2 back. I get to move my sponsors up to rank 5. And I get to mark an animal in the display. Sure.
Can 2 marks be on the same?
I don't think so.
I've never seen anybody try.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that it's not a thing, but I think it's not a thing.
That's a good question.
Because then what happens when it gets pushed
Yeah,
off.
no, yeah. Who was a go-to?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
It'd be one thing
Can't do it.
if people got money for the fact that it's like, okay,
Yep.
that's fine.
1 token on an empty animal card this way.
That's fair. Okay. In that case, we'll put it on the horse. I'm sitting on a petting zoo
I
animal
was gonna
in my
say,
hand,
I thought
but
you had.
well, I've
This
had,
one gives you a
yeah,
Yeah.
I've had a petting zoo animal in my hand for a while now, and just not had a good opportunity to play it.
we good to move it down?
Yes, I just have to
Okay.
rearrange my action cards.
Ooh, Colobus! It's not a Colobus, it's a mantle Guerza. But look at the scientific name. Colobus.
I will play cards.
I took care of Colobus at the
So
zoo.
that goes down to 2. I
Oh boy.
will go ahead and take that because I don't want it to fall off. So that's my 1.
Don't you automatically get it when it falls off?
Yes. Well, oh, it does.
Yeah.
But I don't want anybody to take it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's fine. Then $2. It's like, well, that's fine. Let's that. Okay, let's take the other 3 cards. Discard. Oh, that might happen. That's not. Okay. I am done.
Okay, so I definitely want to do that. This looks like a fun one. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. That way I can have a 2 strength 5 association actions without much hassle here. Go ahead and play out this sponsors action. I'm gonna go ahead and do a conference in Australia. Each time I play in Australia, I can increase the size of one of my standard enclosure by 1 for free. So I guess this guy's gonna become a 2. And then if it has an animal already inside of it, as the little bugger gets more space now, I get 2 more appeal. And then I get some extra money for pouched animals at the end of the game.
Suddenly realizing I didn't get the 9 appeal for playing those 2 cards last turn.
And
39.
that's important. That's
Yep.
important. Yep. That is it for me.
Okay. Then for me,
That is what I'm doing. I'm beautiful.
yep.
I still want to do that. I still want to try to do that. I don't know. I gotta guess.
Okay. So I will spend an X token. Oh no, I'm 1 X token short.
Oh, this is.
Shoot. I can't do that. Do I have a way coming up to get an X token?
I have one. That's on mine.
Get 2 more appeal.
2 more rep would
Or
do it.
reputation, yeah.
Which this would give me 1 rep. I need 2.
That's the way to go.
Let's see. Then the remind me one more time, what does shark attack do?
Up to your reputation range, you eat an animal and get half of its appeal rounded down. So it looks like you're going to be getting 3 appeal no matter what you eat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless I do something silly and only eat the bear.
South America Quaddy.
Yep. Has the bear icon.
It does. Raccoons usually do.
Raccoons have a bear. Yeah.
Yep.
So,
All right.
okay.
I don't know
we
why
want to put a lot of. We need so many bear icons in the game. It's like, okay, so
Why bear?
Yeah. Okay.
they need a distinctive
One more icon.
predatorish species.
It's like, I guess it's like predator that can eat other things. I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. So lacking an X icon.
We should bury something to get one.
It's true. That'd be my whole turn. I don't want to do that. That would give me a okay. It's not quite bearing a card. I will use my play animal action to pay 8 for the horse to play into my petting zoo, which gives me a rep.
Mhm.
Conservation points, refunds 2, and I get 12 appeal.
Yippee-yippee-doo.
Alright. That's that whole turn.
I'm going to play an X to boost my association. Bring up to 4, take a university,
Mhm.
take the double science.
Double science. That's 4 monies for you.
Yes.
And you get upgrade a card.
Yep. I will upgrade association.
I have to spend the X as I take the action.
All right, you ready for this one?
The silly thing I was thinking about doesn't quite work.
I'm
Ready for this?
I'm doing a double association action. First association action is going to be here and here for 5. 2. Go 1 and 2. I will gain a conservation point. I will snap a card. Let's. It's definitely not that
way
one.
beyond that.
I was like, it's definitely not that one, so I'm good there. I do have 2 icons. I could get the boa constrictor. I'll just take the boa constrictor. I mean, none of you have constrict. That stays like that though.
Yes.
I will then take Europe, put it there. I'll pay 5 to go here and take a conservation point. Then I'm going to take another association action to go here. I am now up to 4 different continents because I have Europe now. So I will take this guy here. We're going to go this guy. Because I'd have to discard down to 3 cards and then do a pouch too. We'll go ahead and grab the this one for right now then. And put him right there. That's going to immediately get me a 2 enclosure. And the 2 enclosure is going to cover play a sponsor from hand pay money. And I will spend 3 money to do so. Grab the special zoo icon here for the mascot. I'll do that in a second. Mascot's gonna go right there though. Okay. And then I also get 3 of these, so I go 1, 2, and 3. You guys have to decide final objective.
Okay.
Mine's easy.
Yeah, mine's even easier.
I don't know. I had mine since like turn 2. You know what mine was. And then
I can probably figure out what mine is.
sponsors. That's nice. So you got that one. And then I'm going to also get one of these.
At least you only get so
I think
much.
I'm gonna go ahead and
It's
grab
not-
this.
It's not open-ended.
Yeah.
So I can play a
It's not-
sponsor if I want
It's
to.
not. You get a point for every 3 you have, or something like that.
I can use this token whenever I want to play a sponsor from hand, spending X, which is X is the sponsorship cost. And then I'm actually done with my turn. Is that it? That is it. So yeah. Hand, everything can now slide. Do I have another snap? I do not. I didn't cover it. Everything can slide down.
Okay.
I got all the conservation points I need. I snapped a card there. And then I get to... That's it. No, I don't know what I'm doing now. I need to get into here. Great. Get my mascot out. Here you are. Look at this guy. Look at this guy go. He's gonna go right here.
Okay. All right. So I will take a. I don't have the money to do all that. Huh. So that's a good point. Oh well. I'll do my do the sponsor's action anyway.
Sorry, I replaced my last guy here. I didn't get 2 points for that. No, I did. I'll count up my points. We're good.
All right. Do a sponsor's action. I can play one with a value of up to 6. Do a medical breakthrough. It has a science icon. Mark gets money. I get reputation. There's the X token I've been grousing about needed. Oh well. A little late. I immediately get 0 conservation for the no projects I've backed. Whoops.
Because I didn't do this.
But it adds a conservation to my income, which is sweet. All right. No slide down. Mark.
Okay. I will do a build action. Let's build. Let's build a small aquarium. And a size 1. Let's me sync the card and sync sponsors. And I'm done.
Cool.
Don't have to pay.
I will also do a build action. And make sure this guy's gonna cost me 1 money. Is that right? That's right.
Since I could.
1 money for this guy.
Since it just nets me $1 back.
Just gonna set this down here. And so I need to save 1, or just save 1 month. No, because I can't play both of them. All right, so I'll do an animals action instead. That's gonna put me up here, get me an X token. I'm gonna go ahead and play this Stow It for 1 money. And give me 3 appeal. And it's a hunter. It is a hunter, so I will draw the top card. It's not an animal, so I will discard it.
Double checking. Pavilions can be next to each other, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
It's just kiosks that are restricted. Okay.
You build a Tholian web of pavilions.
No, I did not flip this over for my guy. Kind of far away from the breaks, though, guys.
I know. Did we count all the? I don't know. I'm trying to think if we skipped any.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because we've been all on a hot streak of doing
Yeah.
stuff.
Yep. And not redrawing cards.
Yeah.
All right. I worked out my build. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. So that has can build up to 10 spaces of stuff in 2 blocks of 5. So I have a 3, a 1, and a 1. And then for the second half of that multiplier, I have 2. Spending all 14 of my money. Do that later. Alright, that didn't cover anything. That covered a wave. Do we refill immediately?
What?
When we wave mid-turn?
Yes,
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah, let's just do it. Screw it.
Well, you flip it. Wait. You
Oh, well.
knocked a card off.
That's fine. We'll just...
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah. It's this thing you can't
But
even
that
buy
waves
anyways.
Yep.
Oh, it weighs again.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
There's the card it's supposed to be. Bunnies!
Yep. Yeah.
I've seen a lot of children's
Man.
animals. Petting.
That turtle would have been pretty
Super
cool, but I no longer have a place.
Splice.
I no longer have a place where I'd be willing to build the herpetology exhibit. So,
Oh, yeah, you can do a herpetology with that,
Yeah.
with that turtle.
with him specifically,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and the aquarium's full. So instead, he gets 8 by that shark attack bonus, and I get 4 appeal. Yep. Turtles are endangered. Don't eat turtles. All right, and that is that entire build action.
Okay. Do an animal action. Go to there. Unlock another person. Let's do that cotton top camera
This is the first time I think I've seen,
for 12.
even myself, have a person in every zone up
Hmm.
here.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay. I gained people. Wheat. And 4 tickets. And I'm done.
Okay. Yeah, I think I like that.
Oh, you know, to go.
I'm going to build.
Sadly, I have no money.
Gonna go there. That's me.
All right. I'll take a cards action. We finally make some more break progress.
1, 2. So hoping that would start happening.
I get 4 cards and discard one of them. So definitely taking this Kawadi. And yeah, no other cards I'm interested in down there.
My vulture is very sad. Being in his aviary all alone. He wants a friend.
Hmm. Oh, I can't play you. That actually makes the decision a lot easier. Okay. Cool.
All set?
Yep.
Okay. Place card. Paper. I will also do a cards action.
Hey, guess what I'm gonna do on my turn, guys?
And I really don't care much about any of those.
It might not be a cards action, actually.
4 off the deck.
Because I'm keeping these 2, and I can only keep... Nope, I'm keeping these 3.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to discard a bunch of cards, but that's fine. Oh,
Yeah, I'm not doing a cards action. It's actually... Oh, maybe it's not, though? Because of my bonus on the cards action. Yeah, I'm doing a cards action. We're gonna do a cards action. And my cards action is actually gonna cycle this sponsor action down to 1 as well. And I'm gonna draw 4 cards and probably get posed to get rid of all of them. Unless one of them really sticks out as something I really want. Oh, here it is. This is the card. Oh boy. Okay. False information being had here, guys. I might keep one of these cards. Oof, it's going to be a tough decision now, though. Which Australian bird do I want? Okay.
okay. You get an X?
Oh, yeah. I get an X.
Yep.
Dang, I get so many X's. I might actually get 2 X's.
Okay. Discard down. I have to get rid of half my deck.
Yep,
Which is
I'm gonna keep
fine.
keeping these 2 for sure. And I'm going to keep the laughing kookaburra now instead of the lesser birds of paradise. Who would have thunk it? Discard 5 cards because I have not gotten the hand limit one yet.
Okay.
Um,
So back.
And then we're going to go ahead and refill this board.
Yep.
Even though we're getting to the point where it won't matter too much anymore. I think everybody might have this one.
Because we all have Americas.
Yeah, well, it's going to come out anyways. Cause
Yeah.
screw it. Yep. I don't know what you guys have. I'm not going to look.
I actually can't take another one because
You never did your
I
association.
never
Yeah.
upgraded to association. It means I'm also locked out of donations, but I think
Red-
Ray has a monopoly on that.
No, I mean, anybody can jump in. I just happen to get a lot of income, so.
Speaking of income.
Yeah. It's time. It's time. I'm just gonna put a big stuff over here. Screw it.
27. 33.
Did I miss anything? Oh yeah, this.
I don't think for small.
You mind cycling the next 2 cards?
Yep.
All right. That's a pretty good.
Oh,
That
I
seems like a
can
good
snap a
one.
card. I think I'll. Oh well. Okay, so
I
you get to
trigger
snap
it.
first.
I don't actually have the snap yet.
Oh, okay.
I have the 2. I gotta go ahead and get one of these guys.
Okay.
Oh wait, but I could do this one, but I'm not there, so
Yeah.
I'm actually putting it right here. So
Okay.
because I plan on growing that bigger.
And John doesn't have any unlock, so I can snap that card.
Yes. Now I'm gonna go ahead and see what my income is because it's insane. How big it is.
Oh wow, there's an ornithologist. Bree would like that card. Play.
At this point in time, I've already gotten.
6.
No, actually, I don't have 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, gives you 2 appeal though,
Yeah, but it's actually it's not bad. I changed my mind already about it. Oh, well.
and it's a bird icon.
Yeah.
Well,
24,
you already have 6 bird.
25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. 50. $50's not bad.
Yeah.
So it's 25 with this plus that. So it's 25 over here. 6. 23, 24, 25. Yep, got it twice. And it's John's
The
turn.
kiosk itself gives you one.
What?
I haven't been taking the one income for the kiosk itself.
It does not give you one.
It does not. Okay.
Mine do because of my
Oh,
specialty.
yours do.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
That's why. That's why. Okay. Never mind. Because I'm losing my mind. Well, if the association desk is on 5, I may as well back a conservation project. Finally. Because I do have 4 different continents, but I can't back 4 different continents. So 2 of that. Which one of these bonuses is actually useful for me? I mean, just going even harder on my find a person sponsor card would be hilarious, but
That, then that, then that.
okay. I want one of these animals. I don't even want any of these animals. Weird. Do I think there's going to be at least 2 more breaks by the end of the game? Not really. Huh. I think I just take the immediate 12 money, which is real weird feeling, but okay.
And 2 points. You're gonna get your 2 points.
I got my 2 conservation.
Did you get 5 money by passing that?
I did not take 5 money for passing that. I get 17 money. That's like having 50 income. Alright, and that passes down. Mark.
Okay. I'm going to take a build action. I'm going to spend 6. This size. Another size 3. Or no, I need a. Oh, crap. Damn it. I had 2 more little 4. Get a mini. Let's do that. Get it back. And I'm done.
Okay. I'm gonna take an association action. This guy is actually gonna go over here, and I'm gonna get my 5 card hand limit now. I don't need science icons, and I don't want to give Mark any extra money, I guess. But that is gonna give me a conservation point. And I am also going to go ahead and spend 7. One, 2, and 3 back. To go ahead and put another conservation point out here. And do I want to spend an X to do that, or do I want to try to back 2 conservation actions this turn? Probably try to do the other. Because I don't need to snap a card just yet. Oh, yes I do. I'm going to go ahead and spend one of my X tokens so that I can put this guy here to increase this by 2. When it gets here, I'm going to snap a card and just take this sponsor card that is there. And then I'm going to get another conservation point. What does this give you? Oh, okay, and then it's your turn, Connor. An explorer!
That's it. Get a lot of money.
Good for each continent.
Well, for every continent and animals in it.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That actually be pretty good for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sweet.
Alright. It needs sponsors too, which neither of you have.
Yep.
And I don't see much value in that for me. So, oh well. Well, it'd be a lot of money. Let's see. So, how about these animal cards? Can play 2 animals. I gain a reputation, which at this point just converts 1/1 into appeal for me. First card I'll play is that Quaddy I took a while ago. He needs to be next to a rock, so he has to go into that one. That cost me 8, because I am sponsored in Americas. All right. That gives me 4 appeal. 1, 2, 4. And I gain an X token. Second animal. Yeah, I'll go ahead and play this. Ecuadorian squirrel monkey costs me 9. Gives me 2, 3, 4, 5 appeal.
He's rounded the corner.
It's there.
He's going the distance. He's going for speed.
Yep. All right, and then it's after finishing the action. I can clever a card down to the bottom rank. But I don't wanna.
Monkeys are clever.
Okay.
Are there chimpanzees in this deck anywhere?
No.
What? Is that like a design choice by him?
I don't know. There's no
no
large.
apes.
Well, I don't think there's any large apes in there.
Like, does it have the gibbon?
For sure, there was like a.
Well, there's
couple
like
gorillas.
there's baboons.
There's also sponsor cards, I think.
and
that give you.
mandrills.
Like, there's no polar bear, but there's a polar bear sponsor card.
Okay.
Anyways.
Well, I'm gonna play up my spin an X.
It is a choice.
Play sponsors at a 5, so I can play expert spawns. Get a ticket and appeal every one I have. 5. And I'm done. And animals, small animals become cheaper for me.
I'm going to go ahead and do an animals action. It is at strength 5, so I'll do this and get an X token that I just... I wish I can convert that to money.
Are you capped? You're over capped.
Oh, I am. So,
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and get rid of another one because I forgot about cap. I'm pretty sure I had 6 another time. I don't care. I'm going to go ahead and play a raccoon and a boa constrictor. The boa constrictor is happening first. You just did good there. So you're going to go ahead and get a constrictor back on. Yeah. And that's going to cost me 13 money. Get 7 back. He's going to go into this exhibit right here. And he's going to give me 7 appeal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. And then I'm going to play a raccoon at 8 money. He's going to go up in this guy up here. He's going to give me 4 appeal. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And he's going to boost association to 5. So this animals is just going to come to the bottom here. And this is going to come right back to the top.
Okay.
I am done after that.
Don't care about any of these. Let's hit the noses. Current action form 1. Oh, most player. Dude, player with the most, unless it's me. Oh well.
Oh.
Hmm. Can't play that. Okay, well, since Bree's constricted my sponsors,
Thank you.
so that I can't do my fancy silly move. Yeah, this would be strength 3. Yeah. All right, so I'll play a 1 X token on it. So it's -2 +1. Net strength is 4, which lets me play a 5 to get the aquarium because I am an aquarium. Not that one.
The weird semicircle one. It's got to be in there.
Yeah. Weird semicircle. It's great. I have 1 awkward place I can put it.
Yep, it's just at the bottom.
It's always at the bottom.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna guess which one's gonna be next. So I put that one at the bottom.
All right, so that goes there.
Oh, it's gotta be this one. It's the next one.
I really like the new goal. It's odd. It's different shapes in your zoo.
Oh yeah, that one's fun.
That one's fun.
Yeah.
You gain off of all these counts.
Yeah.
All right, so that does a couple things. The aquarium comes down and covers.
Although I have missed that one because I started filling up my zoo and I realized I never had a 3 triangle zoo, and I didn't run out of space to put it. And I was like, I could have just at any point in time built this stupid little thing.
Oh, and just got the extra.
Yeah. Instead, I had all the fun shaped ones. And
all right, so I cover a shark attack, eat the barbary macaque for
3.
1, 2, 3 appeal. And this has the effect anytime I play a water icon requirement into my zoo, I gain 2 appeal. And it itself has 2 of those. Alright.
well, you should build just build the small aquarium now, just because you can.
Yeah. It's true. Spoilers, I'm gonna.
Just not yet.
Just not yet.
All right.
Alright. That goes back all the way down.
Okay. What are the animals? Okay, let's build spider monkey. For 14.
Lanceal will be fun, but I'm no place to put him.
Okay, I would have 2. Gain X tokens for a number of primates you have icons in your zoo, so I have 2. So I need 2 X tokens. Gain 6.
That is 1, 3, and 5 primate. So you have 3 to get 2.
Oh, okay.
So you get that conservation point.
Yes.
Off them.
Yep, which I did.
I love conservation points in animals.
And let's play. This one. I'm done.
Okay. I'm gonna take an association action. I'm gonna place this guy right here. I'm gonna go ahead and take $12 money, I guess. And go here for 5 points. And then I'm gonna spend 7 money. Take 13 back. To put this here. Get another one. I have 2 more turns.
Yike.
Oh,
Alright, yeah. So I will do a
Oh,
build.
we're gonna get the 12 money.
Spending 10. Place a 4 size enclosure and a one size enclosure. And that gives me a snap and a clever. Let's take this and I think because I'm doing that first, that goes there. This goes here. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna do association action. Take Americas for 4.
Your daily double.
Yep. I'll unlock X's. You get 3 of those. Gain what, 4?
It is 3.
Oh, only 3. Okay. And donations still at, oh, donations what, at 5, 10 now?
It's at 10 now.
Short. All right.
Sorry for hogging all the donations. What, did you miss something or did you misplay it?
I missed that I should have a lot more money.
How much more money?
Every space adjacent to a rock I've covered since playing that geologist an eternity ago. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Yeah, that's a relevant amount of money.
Yeah, I'd take it.
Yep.
I'll count for you too, because this was already built. No, your petting
Yeah,
zoo?
the petting zoo was already built.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, I count 8. Take 8 money. No harm
Okay.
to foul. I'm gonna go ahead and take a build action. And yeah, I'm just gonna spend 8 money to get a one size enclosure. Can you refresh the cards, because I am gonna be able to snap a card here. One size enclosure, 1 more pavilion for 1 more appeal, if you don't mind moving me up an appeal. And 1 more 2 size enclosure, which will let me snap a card, which unless something is one size, it's not gonna matter. And I will take this guy. Sure. And then I'll gain a bonus 7 appeal, which shouldn't put me over.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
Almost there.
Yes, I did the math last turn.
It's like, I've been zooming on appeal, but oh wow, yikes. The end is nigh. Yep. That would get me 4. Yeah. Okay. So I will spend an X token to take a 5 strength animal action. The reputation just gives me a appeal. Have a taper. It costs a little over half my money. I'm spending all 30 this turn.
You remember where you're at on here? I mean, you obviously got your 5. I think it was here or here.
I think it was there. And if I'm wrong, it's 2 points.
1 point. Oh yeah, you're right.
All right.
It could be 3
But
points.
he goes in this oversized enclosure for him. Oh well, I won't have time to build anything smaller. Oh, I don't have time to do that. Shoot. I need more money. Oh well. He's worth 6 appeal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then play Spelcum for the other 13 money. Except I get 3 back.
Huh.
Because it's Australian. Alright. That goes in that space.
You have an Australian bonus?
Partners.
Oh, partners.
Um,
That's actually not 3 back. That is a 3 discount,
3 discount, yes.
which is better to get some.
Yep. I don't have that bonus yet because Bree constricted me last time. Oh well. It's 5 appeal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it has a double water requirement icon, so I get another 4. 4. Not quite enough to catch up to Bree. But, oh well.
Okay. I'm gonna spend 4 X tokens.
And that would let me also take a build action, but I'm as like unto bankrupt, so
Okay.
just drop
Spend 4 X tokens to bring my association back up to 5.
Yep.
I will
Oh, nice.
play Yosemite Park.
Mhm.
I gain 1 from this, so I'll just take a card off the deck. I will free up the brown spider monkey. So I lose 6.
And that
Right,
conservation point, right?
No, you don't. Oh no, you don't never lose that.
Oh, really?
No, or the powers or anything. No, you just lose the tickets. You just lose the appeal.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay.
And then, but I gain what, 5?
5, yes. Oh. And you can take the
And
lead.
then yes, I will unlock the 12,
Mhm.
and then immediately turn around and spend what, 10 of it to donate.
Yep. And you also get one of those.
What?
You,
Oh no, I took that
you
already.
took that already?
Yeah, I took that already. I took a card.
Yep.
So, yep. I was hoping for like a sponsor card I could play and just get.
Let's see here. I need to spend 2 on my animal.
Because I could do is build.
And then dang.
Yep.
Everything is not quite working for my hypnosis. Okay, well, I will still do an animal's action. The first thing I'll be doing is spending this token to spend 4 to play a sponsor card out of my hand. And I will be playing the ornithologist and gaining 3 money back because it is a bird icon. And I'll be gaining 2 appeal as I do that because it's a bird icon. I'll go ahead and gain my 1 here, which is just going to be an appeal as I run against the wall here.
So that triggers.
I did spend 2 of those for that. I will go ahead and first play this burb. I'll play Hypnosis first. Spend 7 money. Flip this over. Going to gain 2 appeal. And then I can use the current action in the 1, 2, or 3 slot on anybody's. Oh, I can use yours. So
Can't
I
really
can
do
make
anything
it
with that. Well, what to donate?
to donate.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you actually have to? Yeah, but don't you have to place?
I don't think so.
You have to place a figure.
In addition, you may make 1 donation before 1 or... No, yeah, you're right. You're right. I can't do that. You're 100% right. I honestly can't use Hypnosis because I can't build. If either you had animals on 3, I can bump it up to a 5 and get the thing. If you had your sponsors down lower, I could play a sponsor action from here because you have. I'd be using your sponsor 2 action. I don't think there's anything I really can do. And it is use it though. And I can't actually use him. I actually have to use yours because you're the one that's ahead of me. So it has to be a build in animals or a card action. I'll take a 5 strength card action.
Okay.
I mean, these are worthless at the end of the game unless I had something to do something with it. And I'll take that guy, and then that'll cycle your cards action to the back.
Well, okay.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know why I moved my thing there.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, break is what I was gonna move. No, that doesn't matter either. I guess I could play this down instead of this guy, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna play this guy.
Yep.
And this is gonna be for 6. It is an Australia thing. I trigger that. That does nothing. And then I can go ahead and gain 2 appeal because he's a birdie. 3 money because he's a birdie. And then I can gain appeal equal to the number of Australia icons in the entire map. 1, 2, 3, 4 for me. 5.
1,
6,
2,
7, 8.
3, 4.
That's max.
5.
We're good. We're
Yep.
max is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yep.
And then this will cycle down to the bottom, and that is my turn. I don't think I've... Oh, I gotta flip this. I was like, I don't think I've ever had a game where I not only filled out my zoo, but also have no empty enclosures in there.
Well, half of it's.
Yes,
Pavilions
pavilions
and-
and kiosks.
Yeah. I actually get
To be
no.
fair.
I actually get no points if I covered my zoo.
Yeah, because you get all your bonuses up.
Yeah.
Have you been getting your 3?
Man.
Well,
Did you get your 3?
just one time.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I got the 3 one. Yes.
Yep. Man, I'm realizing I hosed myself by building this. Because I needed 2 more money to be able to use this free build action to get the second aquarium.
Oh, I did
here.
that to myself earlier in the game.
Yep.
I could have built something an extra around earlier and got the income.
Yep. So
Yep.
my last action will be use the sponsors to play the hydrologist. I immediately gain 1 appeal for every water requirement in my zoo, which is now 5. 5, and then another 2 off of the aquarium. Just shy of passing myself. And that's it for me.
You will off of your bonus score, though.
I will, but I lose bonus on this because I don't have a 6th requirement, even with as many water things as I played.
I can spend 6 to play the white-spotted filefish, which now would get
Or-
you money. John.
No, that does hit me 6. I got 1 more appeal. I forgot the aquarium, not just the symbols on the cards.
I'm done.
Oh, that's actually way better for me. Excellent. Okay, cool. I can beat myself up less. Okay.
It's interesting how none of our pieces are near each other, really.
Yeah. All the way.
We're fairly close to
Yeah.
each other, close, but then we're like,
All right.
Yeah.
And that would be end of game, correct?
that is the end of the game.
Yes.
All right. So the first thing we'll do is do all of our end of game item things. I'm actually going to get 6 bonus points here. I do have 6 verbs, and I do have this filled out. I also, since you're ahead of me on the appeal track, I'll get 2 more appeal because of my zoo there, and then I'll get 4 points there. So if you
Yeah.
I do
could move me ahead 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It should be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, I'm there.
So it's just the. Is it all of them or just the public ones?
All the sponsors.
Is it just sponsors or also this one?
Yeah, just do it all. Do it
Okay. Let's see. I get 1 conservation because all of my water spaces are connected. I do have 6 requirements. I get another 1. All of my rock spaces are connected. I have 3 universities.
Just 1.
1 off of that. 2, 3, 4, 5, and I do have all 5 continents, so I get 1 from that. And then I have 11 of the 9 sponsors.
A sponsored zoo.
10 of the 9 sponsors needed to
So,
max out that bonus.
4 more there. In-game scoring was kind to you there.
Yep.
All right. What'd you get for yours?
I get 1 for having 5 species. And then, okay, John. Gain 1 for each continent icon, which you have more than the person to your right. Icons in your partner zoos count twice.
Ooh.
So, okay. So how many Asias do you have? I have 5.
Okay, you beat me on Asia's.
Okay.
I'll do the tally for
Okay.
you.
I only have 1 Africa.
Tied.
Okay.
Tied is not. You don't get tied.
No. It has to be more.
Yep.
Australia, I only have 1.
Australia, I have 5.
Okay. Europe, I have 1.
Tied.
Okay. North America, I have 4. No, actually 5, because it saved the thing for it.
You have 6 because it counts as twice in the year.
Well, no, but I got rid of a monkey.
No, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4,
4,
4, 5. Is that what you said?
I said 5. Yes.
Yep.
You have 4. John has 4 because he's counting that twice,
Does
right?
my partner zoom count twice?
No.
Okay, then it's only 3.
Yep.
Your
So I only
partner
get 3.
Zeus counts twice. Okay.
Right, yep.
So I get 2 more points.
Yep.
Oh, so close.
Okay, so the score app on here is actually kind of nice. It is simple. Tell me what your appeal is. Mine is 80. John?
96.
53.
And then tell me what your lowest appeal scoring area is. So the lowest appeal on it.
79.
Oh, I got 46,
50,
79,
55.
55. And then want to add 100 because that's how it's supposed to be kept track. Oops. So this final score is 134 to 117 to 98.
Yep.
Okay.
And there we go. That is an Ark Nova playthrough, everybody.
And it took less than 3 hours.
And I am proud of my zoo. I feel like I did good.
You need one more break.
Yeah. Sometimes it's there.
Curious how many breaks we had. If you play on BGA, it tells you. It's like,
Oh,
we
yeah,
did
yeah.
that. We go through the stats. It's like, okay, how many breaks, how many
But-
money, and all the.
Yeah. We definitely slowed down on breaks a lot toward the end there.
Yep. I mean, once you start getting enough money between breaks, you don't.
Yeah.
I was really worried at the beginning of the game because I was so money started at the beginning of the game. There's so many actions where I'm like, I have nothing to do except for try to move that break marker.
Yep.
But I mean, the pavilions, the kiosk rather, once I started getting that covered.
Okay. Well,
That would be it, guys. Hope you guys all enjoyed our playthrough of Ark Nova. Yeah, and we're gonna go ahead and take next week off. We will be having a game on Tuesday. I don't know what that's gonna be yet, but next Thursday is gonna be Geekway. So I don't know about you, Mark, but I'm gonna be busy during Geekway.
I'm going to be a little busy during Geekway.
Yeah. So we're actually going in 3 different regards on Thursday. So Mark's gonna be at Geekway because he is one of the Geekway
I'm on the board.
chairs.
Yep.
He is the board member of Geekway. He gets to run the entire thing. I'm going to be there because I'm going to be representing Miniature Market on Thursday. And John's going to be there because he wants to go to Geekway.
yeah. Play games.
And just play games.
Yeah, John's going to be playing games at Geekway. So yeah, if anybody is in town for Geekway, you can come by Miniature Market's booth, say hi to me.
Oh, if you have a ticket to Geekway.
If you have, yeah,
If you have
yeah.
a badge.
Yeah, if you have a badge.
Yeah.
If you don't have a badge, it's they're all
Yeah.
sold out. So
Yep.
sorry. But yeah, I will see everybody next time. 2 weeks from now, for sure, streaming again on Thursday. And until then, adios.